Story time while I regrip this bat here. Sometimes I get asked, how do I join the conference? How do I blah, 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 blah. I feel like that answer, or that's gonna be different for everyone. I'm just gonna share my story, how I made a conference team. I have shared on here before that I did powerlifting for a long time. I was just playing like league night ball and I saw an old friend of mine that went to the same high school I did, and she was competing or like posting about conference and I think I saw something about the conference championships or something. I literally had no idea what conference USSSA was. I had no idea what USSSA Slowpitch was, U-Trip, whatever you want to call it. Literally none. I am a very competitive person and I always like to be working towards something. And I was kind of looking towards that next avenue, and she said, hey, Mary Huff. Hey, Mary. She's on TikTok here. Mary said, hey, do you still play? Are you interested? And I was like, sure. I had no idea, literally no idea what I was getting into. And I sent her some BP videos, and looking back, they're actually hilarious. And no one in conference right now would look at those videos and be like, yep, I want this person on my team. But I had a coach named Tom, and he, vouched by Mary, realized that I had the work ethic and willingness to learn. He took me on my first year in the conference, which I don't even know if I would consider it a full year. It was 2022, so the 2022 season. The deal was I paid my own way to get to all the tournaments, and while I was there, all the other stuff was paid for, but I was just there to learn. I did anything and everything I could to be a good teammate, and I still do that now, but carrying the ice chest, whatever, just going like out of my way. I was the person that would pick people up from the airport at midnight or whatever it was, and whenever I would get maybe 4 to 5 swings a tournament to really, just gain that confidence and exposure to the sport, I kept a really mean book and just kind of like worked my way up from there. And towards the end of the season was whenever I was really starting to get a lot more playing time, and then I would consider 2023 my breakthrough season. My path to the conference was much less traditional. I honestly was just not good, but I had someone that was willing to vouch for my work ethic and, quote, somewhat general athletic abilities at the time, and that's how it all started.